Guys, just like before the proper like intro of this video, please don't mind the mood swings. I guess I'm just like that. No, like I just watched it through, like, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Like, it's all fun and games, and then suddenly it's difficult, very serious, and then at the end I'm like don't think about that. And then I'm having fun again. Just be prepared for that, but also ignore it. Yeah. Enjoy. Hello guys. I'm not gonna look this straight into the camera for most of this video because I'm really tempted to look at my eyes, but then I can't. Then it doesn't look like I'm looking at you, you know. So that's probably gonna stop like now. Right. Hello right there, and welcome to my gamers. This is not a gaming video. This is a yap. Wait, sorry, I have hands. This is a yap, and apparently also face reveal. Hello, this is what I look like, and a channel reset point. Yes, right. So the channel reset point, just really quickly, shortly explained, is just that all the videos that I have previously uploaded, they're gonna stay. Like, I'm not gonna delete them, but they're not canon anymore. If that makes, like, picture my channel, my journey as like a fictional fucking, I don't know, the show or something, TV show, whatever. Then these previous episodes, they're not canon. They don't count anymore. So I might even redo them if I ever feel like it. If I'm really running out of ideas, I might actually redo them and actually also make more than one episode. What? I know, shocking. Right. So that's the channel reset point. Also, I should say that my plan is still to keep it gaming. I'm not going to change the name because some part of me still feels like that was kind of genius. I was looking, like, I remember the way that I found the name. Like, I wrote things in Procreate, I think, on my iPad, and like I moved them around. And I was like, okay, I want something with gaming, and maybe we could like call it a universe or whatever. And then I forgot the word. And then I just like put them together. There's a word for that. I can't remember it. Never mind. But I put them together, and then it suddenly became gaming universe. Cheevers. What? Wow. Art. But I'm not gonna change the name, and it's still gonna be like mainly gaming. I think, hopefully, if my computer's gonna let me. But I might also do like reaction things or yapping videos, because apparently I crave attention so bad that I want all of the internet to be able to hear what I have to say. Yeah. Don't take that seriously. I guess it's true to some extent, actually. But I don't know, I like talking. And the internet listens sometimes. It's gonna it's gonna be there on the internet nonetheless. I'm not sure if wow. Okay, I have tried recording this 2 times prior. I've done this 3 times by now. The phone is like so high up that my hands have to go really high to be shown. It's annoying as shit. Right, but I've recorded this 2 times before. And also months ago I recorded a channel reset point. But in this video I also just quickly want to talk about like other things than just the channel reset point, because there's really not a lot to say about it, and I made it like a 4-minute long video. And now this is 4 minutes, unless I'm gonna edit it. who knows? Right. I don't. My hands are like. The fuck? Okay. My hands are like negative like 25 degrees Celsius or something. They're so fucking cold. Anyway. The channel reached a point. Yeah, no, that's just it. Still gonna be gaming. I might change my profile picture once more. I might, I don't know, make a new fucking intro. Probably, actually. I'm kind of annoyed by the one that I've used before. But you know, like, small things like that are gonna change, but like, not the name, and generally not the plan I have for the content. You know, that's gonna stay the same. I also might start using my TikTok more. Wow, because actually I have a TikTok that has like 1,500 people following me. A lot of them are like, you know, I followed back because I don't know, I wanted. It's an old account, okay? It's like from 19, okay? Like right when they switched it to TikTok. But when I started the YouTube channel, I made that sort of like my public TikTok that I wanted to like connect to my YouTube channel. I haven't really used it. Well, neither have I used the YouTube thing challenge. I feel like sometimes I feel like an old person. No, like, but the way that I talk about social media, what the fuck? Okay. Sure. Right. Apart from the channel reset point, guys. Apart from that, I just wanted to say that I guess the reason that I haven't posted, not that anyone asked, but the reason nonetheless, for not posting for like, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years, I don't know how long it's been. But the reason is that life sucks. You know, and it's been difficult, and I've like, I'm a fucking human. Hopefully you are too. So like, to some extent, I feel like you should be able to understand what it is. But I was like 2 years ago, I was home from school for like 8 months. Because everything just sucked. Mainly school. Like at that time, it was mainly school that was a problem. And then you know I came back and started a new school year. And like it was fine. I wasn't in school like full time, I think, and I still had like quite a lot of the fuck's it called, like I was absent quite a lot. But I was still there like at least once a week. Unless I was like genuinely sick, I think. And like it was not perfect, but it was so much better than the year prior to that. And then like half a year ago, we had tests of finals, and like I had no problem with like the finals themselves. It was just like quite like a stressful period. It shouldn't really have been, but it kind of was still. And I had like, I remember 1 week specifically that was like just shit. I don't, like, yeah, that wasn't very good. Wasn't very nice to be in. And when I get like sort of I don't know if I can like really call it depression, probably, I don't know. But when I get sort of like down and depressed ish type shit, you know, I close myself off. Because I don't have like energy or like mental capacity to like be around people. You know, so I just stay home and just mope in my own company. And then I talk to my mother, and apparently then we have to talk about like difficult things all of the fucking time, and I don't like that. Because if my mood wasn't bad already, it definitely is gonna be when we talk about things like that. And my brain just shut off. Hold your horses, guys. I should... Okay, so I was saying that, you know, difficult oh yes, right, so like difficult subjects, right, ruins my mood completely, ruins my day most of the time as well. But then also in these difficult like conversations that we apparently have to keep having, there are also a lot of decisions that I suddenly have to make, and I'm shit at making decisions. I think everyone who's like ever met me knows that. I can't make a fucking decision. I mean, if I'm forced to, I will. But I will second guess that decision for such a long time unless it really just feels right. And I don't know when it feels right. Like, I have no fucking clue. So bottom line is, I hate decisions and difficult subjects. Right, and then right now I am not in school either, and that means I stay in my room quite a lot. I mean, it's not been 8 months yet, and I don't plan on it extending that far. Like, we're gonna figure something out, I think, hopefully. But I love how I sort of say a sentence and then I just stop halfway and my brain shuts off and I have no idea what the fuck I was saying. Right, I'm not in school and we're gonna figure something out, yeah? Okay. That's wonderful. Right. But that is like last time when it you know, the 8 months, right, that was because of like school specifically. Like, that was that whole thing of like going to school and people in my class and shit like that. Now it's just like a little bit of everything. Not that triggered a song in my brain. What the fuck? I mean, what the sigma? But now it's not. Stop the lock. Wait, why are they moving? But it isn't school. Like, it's not school. It's I think it's a mixture of everything. Like, the day that I cracked a couple of weeks ago, I had watched, like, in the morning, like, I was tired, you know, and I'd watched a video, short film. It's a really beautiful short film, on YouTube, animated, and that short film, just it made me feel like so empty. And like I was like on the verge of crying at that point. And then I sat down at our dining table and I made some things out of clay for a school project that I've now given up on. But you know, I spent the whole day doing that, so like my brain was like turned off. I didn't think. And then I stopped and we ate dinner, and after dinner I think I had to consider so many things, and I couldn't handle that, and then I just sort of got closer and closer to crying, and then eventually I went to the kitchen and I picked up a bottle of water with a tea, and I went to my room to get ready for bed, and then I just dumped myself on my bed before even getting to brush my teeth or nothing, and everything just kind of, you know, came falling down. And it was, and it really was everything. Like at that point, I really saw like no purpose in anything. It sounds like I'm extremely suicidal. I'm not yet. No, I'm not. But just at that point, there was no reason to anything. And quite frankly, there still isn't. Because we're all gonna die. So, and like, of course we're all gonna die eventually. Like, but then, like, what's the purpose? You know, that was like mostly what that whole thing was about. I really, like, that was what I remembered from it, at least. And then I wanted to go to my dad's my dad's place, and so I did, and I wanted, like, and I was there from Monday to Saturday, and Saturday I cried when I had to pack, because I didn't want to go, and like my parents, they both agreed that yeah, they're divorced, I don't know if you can tell, but they both like agreed that they weren't gonna ask me when I was gonna go home to my mum's, and yet they both ended up doing that. So I kind of felt pressured. Like no hate, no blame. Like I understand it, but still, you know, I felt a bit like I was just in the way, you know, a burden, and I hate the thought of being that. Right, and so I had a minor crash out. Not like proper, like I wasn't angry, I wasn't yelling or nothing. I just cried. I literally sat in the corner of my room and cried instead of packing. And then eventually I packed. And I went home when we'd eaten dinner. And Sunday, I have no idea what I was doing. No, I genuinely don't know. But I know that Monday, I then stayed in bed all day. And I don't even know if I really cried, you know, but I felt like I was on the verge of it, and also I just felt kind of empty inside. You know, but look, my knee hurts. I fell last week. But the point is that I may or may not be depressed. I'm not like official. I don't have a fucking diagnosis or nothing, you know. Not like chronic or whatever. But yeah, and aside from that, I'm gonna talk to my therapist in 2 days on Wednesday. Uh, but you know, it's just this so like there's such a long time in between me talking to her. Like every single time, you know, like I've been appointed to her for a year and a half, and we've only seen each other like 6 times. So there's quite a bit of time in between. That's 18 months. That's like once every 3rd month. That's actually wild. That was some very quick math. I'm so clever. No, but yeah, because of I just dropped my ring. Okay. But because of all of this, I haven't posted. And also, like, just in the periods where like things were good, they were either so good that I simply didn't feel like I had the time to record, or I was so tired all the time that I didn't really want to. And I would love to say that I cleaned my room today, but unfortunately I didn't. I planned to. Instead I spent, I don't know, a good like solid 4 to 7 hours procrastinating a shower, which I eventually did. As you can tell by my not terribly greasy hair. So, you know, happy days. I got hair in my eyes, and now it's gonna cry. That's wonderful. That's not bad for my mascara or anything. I don't even know why I'm telling you all these like details, but I don't know. Felt like sharing, I guess. But to sum it all up, this is a channel reset point. None of the previous videos matter. Like, they don't count for shit. And things have been difficult. Hence the extreme lack of videos. And also I might start using my TikTok. I don't know. I don't remember if that was this video that I mentioned that in. But I might start, I'm going to start using my TikTok. So HIHI's TikTok more. So, yeah. I hope they have a great day. And if you're struggling in any fucking way, talk to someone. Or talk to the internet like I'm doing. No, and I have people in real life I talk to as well. Guys, don't worry. You're probably not, quite frankly, but you know. But if you are struggling, please talk to someone. Do not get suicidal. Self-harm should suck. So don't do that. Stay safe. Till next time. Cheers. No. I don't even remember my fucking outro. What do I say? I just say what the fuck do I say? I have no idea. I say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that. Comment down below. Unless you have something mean to say, please do not comment. Just skedaddle out of here. Shouldn't even be here. Ugh. Fuck. I cut my nails and it was just like a little bit that I apparently didn't cut off properly. That was disgusting. I don't know what I say. I say what? Genuinely, what do I say? I say goodbye. Yeah, that's what I do. I say like, you know, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and maybe consider subscribing. And I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, so what I just said, insert that here.